You've fallen for my trap. Welcome to the dungeon. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Today we have a viewer build. This one is by Negima85HF. It might be Najima85HF, but I say Negima. Tomatoes, bitches, hoes. It's all where you come from. Anyway, what is it? Well, it's a Spencer build, and I can say that it's possibly so powerful that I got accused of lag switching. Longtime viewers would laugh at such a statement. I would have laughed myself had I not been extremely tired. I just didn't have the energy to laugh. But I thought that was interesting. Anyway, so first off we have Refract. Basically the D field from the Resident Evil film. I love that. It's so beautiful. We have Defense System. So decoy pieces in Area 1, which actually do work. These decoy pieces actually do fool a team, and I was quite baffled by it. Longer security devices in Area 2 and Biocore HP in Area 3. This definitely helped. If I didn't have that extra Biocore durability, well, you would see. And Paracelsus Generator. It's been an extremely long time since I've seen any build with Paracelsus Generator. It's at... well, since it got nerfed. This is the big thing for Rojas, Dracul, and, you know, the Spencer build, the amazing, incredibly sadistic Spencer build. Sinister. But it got nerfed. So I was quite surprised to see a build with this. And as I hadn't played it with a long time, so I was really nervous. You know, how would it fare? Like, is this skill still good enough for the speed of survivors and masterminds today? Because the speed of the game has drastically changed. I would say, if we had this speed back in, like, the beginning of the game, this would be okay. But the speed is too slow, so it, you know, it's kind of not good enough for today. But I was pleasantly surprised. I have 2 matches for you, and I would say this might not work against like a pre-made team or like a coordinated team, but this did the job. And I was pleasantly surprised. I've said that like 3 times now. We have Omniscience for Area 2, but you can switch it to the Invulnerability Anchor. I kept Omniscience in my matches. I like that it costs 0. It was basically a cycle card. It didn't always give me good things, but it was really neat to see what it gave me. Sometimes it'll give you an edge, sometimes not. In Hypercharge, oh wow, in Area 3 we have Hypercharge. Make cheap things cheaper. For the equipment, we basically have level 3 of everything, which is quite interesting to see. I really like that. It touches all the bases. Good infection, good health, good damage, good biting chances. So for the deck, we have no discount, which is another thing that worried me. We have 3 Vapors, Berserk, Infection, Energy Leech, Imposter Zombie for quicker. They're good. The Nias, I love these guys. There were quite a few times that I wanted to put these guys on the field instead of these guys, just because of their sneaky ranged attacks. I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil 3 Remake. These guys are so powerful. Not only in the main game, but in this game. You know, don't underestimate those long-range sneaky attacks. Yeah, sometimes they miss, sometimes they don't hit the right target. But when there's a swarm, yeah, these things are what's going to make it difficult. We have the partially armored zombie, which actually held its ground a lot more than I thought it would, which was a nice change. I went toe-to-toe with someone with a shotgun. We have the double zombies for numbers. We have the tracker mine. I had some good tracker mine plays. It was really nice to put this around. You'll see, look out for these tracker mine plays. This was really fun to play with. And we have the Ivies. I got out a lot of these. I was surprised at how frequently I got out a lot of these. And then we have the creature mod. So this is 2, 3, 3, and 2. So it's not too cheap. And Paracelsus is, I believe, every 10 seconds, everything in your hand gets lower. So, when you're playing cards, and then it gets cheaper, this is just constantly getting cheaper. So, don't underestimate the power of Paracelsus Generator and the Ivy mod. Now, it is slow. It's a slow deck. It can backfire if you face against the wrong type of team, but thankfully I didn't face those teams today. There have been an influx of newer players. I'm not seeing as many people DC as I normally do, but, there are still people who do that, and it really sucks. So, because they're ruining it for all the new players. It doesn't matter if you face a good mastermind. What matters is if your shitty teammates DC. New people won't want to keep playing if they find out that the player base is a bunch of shitheads just DC. The new players will assume the game is toxic and won't want to touch it. That's the problem. But anyway, yeah, that's the build. It's an interesting build. In the first match, I do some commentary. In the second match, however, I roleplay as Spencer. I have subtitles on, so I'll be trying to roleplay as Spencer. I'll just be saying what lines come on the screen. Spencer is probably the easiest mastermind roleplay as, since it's actually not hard for me to mimic his style of voice. So that's fun. Let me know what you think of the matches. Good people all around. Even though I was accused of lag switching, I don't think it was that serious. Shit happens. This is an unstable game. Yeah, if you have too many creatures on the field, people get kicked. Too many lickers, people get kicked. So yeah, no hard feelings, and I hope you guys enjoy. As always, have a great day. Okay, we have Skinno Marsh here as a Martine. I've seen him before. Not too often, but that name and the Martin, yeah, I recognize whoever that is. Then we have a high-rank Jill, though you wouldn't really know it. And then we have a low-rank Becca and Tyrone. Now, when I first saw this team, I was like, yeah, they basically have everything, except someone to heal infection. They have damage, they have potential speed, they have area control, a high-level area control, and a Tyrone, so he can get through all the locked doors, smash through the creatures, basically tank everything. But the players behind them are what matters. If they were all good players, this would be a really good team to face off against Spencer. They don't have a Valerie, and that's, not one of their downfalls, but that's important for this type of build since it has infection. Anyway, so I go ahead and lock the door. Becca's already on her way out, and I'm like, oh crap, I better turn off this light. So I turn off the light so she can run into my lockdown trap, and I'm just waiting for Paracelsus to do its thing and, decrease the cost. There it goes. All doors are level 1. That's nice. I love the lockdown trap. So I got some creatures, and the energy speed is really slow, but because Becca goes by herself, it doesn't matter. I have a whole bunch of creatures already on the field because of my preset. So everything's slowly going down one at a time, and I put another creature oh, maybe I already did. But anyway, yeah. I put creatures in this room. I don't like this room because I never really know where to put them. So I just, just kind of put them in there. So Becca's getting attacked. Now, one of the biggest problems with this team is that they split up, as you can see. Jill and Tyrone are going to back up Becca, and I try to take advantage of that as much as possible.
I will tear out your insides myself.
But you can see the time is already low. I haven't even picked up a key. It's under 2 minutes now. We've barely gotten anywhere. So this got me thinking that maybe this is because of the defense system. This may be one of those rare matches where defense system actually works. And I think that's because some of these people are actual low-level players. So I go and get that bite because I know I can. And I forgot to reset my emojis, so they're a bit too much, but... high-level Jill with a torch. And that's it. That's GG. I have no idea what happened. I walked away here because I was hoping that they could get it. You know, let Tyrone get her up. But it didn't work out that way. And it's a damn shame. I didn't want to win in Area 1, but that's what happened. Despite the low speed of the bioenergy and the Paracelsus generator, I surprisingly did an okay job. And I got an Area 1 win, which for me is rare. So thank you for this awesome build, and let's head on to the next match. So, before we get into the Spencer roleplay, I would like to say this was a good team. Now, they weren't one of the best teams, but this team did give me a run for my money. So much so that I was worried that the low speed of Paracelsus generator and the bioenergy speed would be my downfall, as I suspected that it would. This is a good team. They did good. I struggled. As you can see in Area 2, I did end up having a hard time, but I had a lot of fun. Despite my hesitation with this build, you know, it goes somewhere in Area 3. You'll see. But anyway, I'll be role-playing as Spencer. GG to everyone involved. Thank you for being part of it. Today I may reveal the final piece I need to ascend to godhood. Your sacrifice serves me. You will need to explore to unlock this. Good luck. A child could have found that. Does the sound of their breath make you tingle with fear? Locked. Go ahead, take it. All lesser creatures can benefit from my control. Take it now. It is so much more dangerous ahead. This is rightfully mine. And now it's yours. I am coming to get you. So many walk into the next test? Good. I shall learn more from a group. Good, good. The results are fascinating. Continue. Allow the fear to consume you. You step ever closer to your doom. Oh, why can't I place this? It's not like zombies have feelings. You stand on the knife edge of mortality. Take the card, be swift with it. There is much more for us to do today. You will not live much longer. They will see to that. How is it possible to heal the dead? They're dead. Interesting technology. Does it work? Of course it works. It's umbrella tech. I savor the taste of stolen hope. Step into the line of fire. Surprise. Your efforts will not go unnoticed in my research. You're doing quite well. But let's see how you deal with what lies ahead. You are not sufficiently afraid yet. Very well. Proceed to the next area, and I shall see what I can do about that. The fear needs to be potent in order for mutations to reveal themselves. You will not live much longer. They will see it's that. I am waiting for your death. Not long now. What does it feel like when the virus struggles to control your final breath? That is it? That was all you could muster? Pathetic. Not even close. The reek of the undead fills the air, triggering your body's fear responses. Predictable. I will tear out your insides myself. You were so easily distracted. Doth thou needest a helping hand? These may be your last moments. Relish the final breaths. You're less than guinea pigs to me. Why are you not all dead? This will suffice for the time being, but I will have to run the test again. This will make it even easier to destroy you.